Today on Weekly Wire, we check out a new movie theater in Woodbury,
Find out how you can canoe the backwaters in Cottage Grove,
plus learn some uncommon laws from the police department. Hello, I'm Ann Schweisky.
and I'm Justin Atkinson. Last week, the city of Woodbury hosted their annual safety camp at Carver Lake Park. 100 kids in grades 3 to 5 participated in the two-day camp run by the Recreation and Public Safety departments. Along with learning about how to escape from a fire, sports safety, and personal safety, kids also were sprayed by the fire department and had a chance to canoe around Carver Lake. Safety Camp is an annual event that typically happens every July.
The city of Cottage Grove has partnered with Polco, a civic participation technology platform, to gather input from residents on initiatives, current ideas, and issues facing the city. Throughout the year, residents will have a chance to answer up to 5 questions per month on a variety of topics. Residents can find the links to the first 6 questions covering safety, parks, and communication on the city's website. Choose the quick link, Polco. Well, this weekend, the Alamo Drafthouse Cinema will officially open its doors at Woodbury Lakes with a variety of movies and food.
City planner Eric Searles gives us a tour of this unique restaurant and movie theater.
We are here at Woodbury Lakes in front of the new Alamo Drafthouse. The Alamo Drafthouse is a 9-screen movie theater experience and also includes a full-service bar and restaurant and much, much more. Let's head inside and check it out.
Wow, Tim, this place is incredible. I gotta take a look at this seat. Tell me what's going on here.
Well, all the auditoriums have the full recliners, automated with the electric footrest and all that. You have a menu underneath your table with a light that allows you to see once the lights go down. And then you have your order cards up here that allow you to write down your order if you come in after the movie starts. And then you can just put it up like that. The server sees it as a flag. They sneak by, grab it without saying anything, and they keep moving. But we do encourage people to show up 30 minutes early because we don't show any ads leading into the movie. The 30 minutes after we start seating is a curated pre-show that's specifically tailored to the movie you're going to see. So if you're going to see the new Marvel movie, that whole pre-show is catching you up on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, including a bunch of older classic clips and a bunch of trivial tidbits. It makes it more interesting to show up early, and that allows you to go through the menu in full light and greet your server.
Well, these chairs are comfortable enough. I'll have no problem getting here 30 minutes before. So tell me more about your ticketing policy. You have stricter guidelines for movie enjoyment.
If you're under 18, you're not allowed in without a parental guardian. That partially has to do with the full bar and the full menu with the alcohol on it. But we do offer a bunch of family programming, so the whole family is welcome together.
So tell me who you're marketing towards. Who's your #1 client?
Film lovers, really. I mean, that's the main goal. Is that we're a movie theater for film lovers by film lovers. We have a curated programming that goes from just not only your first-run titles, but also lots of repertory, older cult films and classics. We do things called movie parties, where you get props to interact with the movie, sing-alongs, quote-alongs, all kinds of range of things for the movie lover.
And it sounds like because you're family-friendly, you're building future movie lovers as well.
I would hope so.
Wow, Tim, this place looks incredible.
Thanks
for the tour. Can you tell me, why did Alamo Drafthouse pick Woodbury as its first location in the Twin Cities area?
I mean, Woodbury's a growing suburb, and Alamo is a destination theater, so I think that it's a perfect distance where we have the destination from the Twin Cities and also from Hudson and Wisconsin side of things. It's kind of a perfect kind of hub for all that.
On behalf of the City of Woodbury, I want to thank you for the investment into the community. The city looks forward and the residents look forward to enjoying many movies at your theater.
All right, yeah, thank you.
And the Alamo Drafthouse has state-of-the-art theater projection, which includes a laser projection system that has 2 lasers that project onto the screen.
Yeah, I hear it's really a moviegoers kind of place. They even have like a no cell phone policy.
Which is extremely important. If you love to go to the movies, you want to make sure that your experience is optimal without a lot of distraction of the theater. So
yeah, that's great.
I care about it.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Well, Cottage Grove firefighters will be having another pop-up splash pad on August 1st. Everyone is welcome to stop by Woodbridge Park at 2 p.m. to get sprayed by a fire hose, participate in an ice block melt challenge, and water balloon toss. Police officers will also be there handing out free popsicles.
The Woodbury Parks and Natural Resources Commission is looking for volunteers to participate in the 2018 Bike and Pedestrian Count. Through collecting data and observation, the Commission hopes to raise awareness of Woodbury residents' use of alternative transportation modes, changes in walking and bicycling patterns over time, and help identify safety gaps. Contact the Parks and Recreation Department by August 24th to volunteer.
On Tuesday, August 7th, the City of St. Paul Park will host a National Night Out party at Heritage Park. Stop by for free hot dogs and pop, and visit with local police, firefighters, public works, and city officials. The fun runs from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m.
You also still have time to register your neighborhood block parties for Night to Unite on August 7th in Woodbury, Cottage Grove, and Newport. Registration forms and information are available at your local city hall and on their websites.
There are a lot of different laws that we learned back in driving school.
Here's a refresher on some of those laws that we might have forgotten.
Did you know that there are multiple moving violations that people commit every day? Let's talk about a couple of them on this segment of Uncommon Law. One uncommon law that we all see every day is when a vehicle enters the intersection when they're wanting to turn left on a green light or a flashing yellow. What we want people to remember with this law in mind is that you're not supposed to enter the intersection when you're wanting to turn left until you can continuously go through the intersection. So we want each driver to remember, don't stop and wait while you're waiting for cars to pass through, but once you're ready to enter, go all the way through. The reason behind the law is we don't want vehicles in the middle of the intersection when the light turns red, and then those vehicles can't turn left now, maybe because of traffic, and now cross traffic when they get a green light, they can't go. Another law that we see every day that people tend to violate is when you're making a left turn, we want you to stay in the lane that you're in. If there's 2 lanes turning left, we want you to stay to the left of the center line if you're in the left lane, and to the right of the center line when you're in the right lane. This is to help negate accidents when you have the availability to stay in the lane you're supposed to stay in. Another act I see people do is they perform the rolling stop. A rolling stop is a term used in traffic law to refer to when a vehicle fails to come to a complete stop when confronting a stop sign. A full stop is when there's no forward momentum, the needle on the speedometer is at 0. Obviously, not coming to a complete stop at a stop sign is a moving violation. What I like to tell people when I pull them over is, if you come to a complete stop at the stop sign, and remember you want the front end of your vehicle to be before the stop sign, if you count to 3, 1, 2, 3, that gives plenty of time for the vehicle to be stopped and for somebody to notice that you're stopped. So remember, when you're making a left turn, stay out of the intersection. When you come to a stop sign, make a complete stop. And when you're making a left turn, stay in your lane. These are common violations that we see every day. So the next time you're behind the wheel, remember these uncommon laws.
To learn about more laws, go to the Minnesota Department of Public Safety's website.
There you can also learn about bicycle and pedestrian rules.
Well, you can canoe the backwaters in Cottage Grove for free on August 18th. All supplies will be provided by the Recreation Department and are free of charge. There are 2 sessions at 9:30 and 11:30 a.m. Each session is open to 20 people. You must be at least 5 years old, and anyone under the age of 16 must be accompanied by an adult.
The City of Woodbury recently honored this year's Environmental Excellence Award winners. The Powers Lake Townhome Association was awarded for their efforts in water conservation. Grove United Methodist Church earned an award for renewable and alternative energy. Excellence in waste reduction and recycling was presented to the Wooddale Professional Building. Health Partners Woodbury Clinic was singled out for sustainable business practices, while TRIA was given the Green Building Award for new construction. Now here's a quick look at some upcoming events happening around South Washington County you might want to check out.
Well, one more event we want to mention is the Washington County Fair is coming up August 1st through the 5th.
Yeah, that's going to be at Lake Alamo, and what a great precursor to the state fair.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
they have a lot of great things, exhibits, shows, demolition derby.
That's right. Pig race.
Pig
There's going to
race.
be a BMX bikes mega jump show.
It's got everything,
on.
probably some great food.
That's right. Lots of great fried food.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's
at the
gonna be fun.
fairgrounds in Lake Elmo, August 1st through the 5th.
That's right. Check it out.
All right, we'll see you next week.